Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 4.8, Problem 12. This is Section 4.8, Problem 12. It says Eric works at an upscale clothing store where he earns a 12% commission on all his sales. If he wants to earn at least $1,800 this month, how much does he have to sell? So, what I'd like to do is write this problem in the form A is P% of B. And if I can do that, then I'm going to use the formula A over B equals P over 100. So how can I write it as A is P% of B? Well, $1,800, that's the commission earned. That $1,800 is 12% of what total amount of sales? So that can just stay B. It will stay as a variable. 1,800 is 12% of B. That puts it in the format that I want to have, and now I can put it into this formula. So the A is the 1,800. Equals the P is 12. The percent is what gives me the 100 in the denominator. And the B is unknown, so it can just stay as B. It stays a variable. Now, to solve it, what I will do is cross multiply. So, I have 1,800 times 100 is equal to 12 times B, which I'll just write as 12B. And let's simplify the multiplication. 12B equals 1,800 times 100. Those are very big numbers. They're very easy to multiply, though. So just pretend you can't see the zeros for a minute. Only focus on the non-zero numbers, and I have 18 times 1. 18 times 1 is super easy. 18 times 1 is 18. Now, how many zeros did you ignore? You ignored 4 zeros, so you put 18 with 4 zeros after it. And that's the answer, that easy. And then if you want, you can put in a comma, it's 180,000. Now, that's not the answer yet. So what I have is 12B equals 180,000, so B is 180,000 over 12. Now, if your teacher allows you to use a calculator for class, you can simply just do the numerator, 180,000, divide by the denominator, 12 equals, and you'll have your answer right away. Now, if your teacher will not let you use a calculator, you either have to reduce that down, and it'll reduce pretty nicely, or divide it out. It should work either way. So, off to the side, let's try division. If I do 18,000 divide by 12, 12 will go into 18 once. 18 minus 12 is 6. Bring down the next 0. 12 goes into 6 5 times. 5 times 12, 60. Remainder is 0. So the other zeros will give you 0. So 1,500. Oh, I should add one more 0. 15,000. So 100. Oh, that's why. I need an extra 0 under the division. So if he sells $15,000 worth of clothing, he'll get his $1,800 commission. Now, I could actually just get that by reducing it. Notice the 18 and 12, forget the zeros for a minute. 18 and 12 both reduce nicely by 6. 6 goes into 18 3 times, put 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros after it. And 6 goes into 12 twice. So I have 30,000 over 2. They're both even. You can cut them both in half. Half of 2 is 1. Half of 30,000 is 15,000. I get the same answer a little bit more easily. The easiest would be the calculator. The long division is probably the toughest. Reducing is in between. So basically, the answer is, if Eric wants to make at least $1,800 in commission, the minimum is $15,000 in sales. He has to sell at least $15,000. $15,000 or better.